I get that question a lot. Why is your book about a llama? And the reason is when the children were little, I live in Vermont, and when the children were little, I used to drive around. I'd be in the front seat, and they'd be in the back seat in their car seats, and we'd see cows. And I'd say, "Oh, look, it's cows!" Moo, and see goats, and make a sort of ah noise, and see chickens, and oh, chickens, cluck, 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 chickens, and sheep, bah. And we'd see llamas, and I had no idea what noise llamas made, so I said, "Oh, look, llamas! Oh, llama, 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 llama." And then one day, I had the story in my head, and then one day it just sort of became, "Oh, llama, llama, red pajama." You know, that's where it came from. I don't own llamas. I think because my writing and my illustration is so integral to who I am, I don't really think about when my workday starts or ends. I'm lucky because I can work at home. I have a studio at home, and I'm always writing, and I'm always thinking about stories, and I'm always drawing. And I go for a run, or I go see the children, or I go for a walk, or I get out in the garden, but there's always something working away. And every once in a while, I just drop what I'm doing and have to go back to the studio, and it's nice because it's right there, and get those little phrases and sentiments down on paper. It's a really sort of, well, for lack of a better word, intense experience. It's very emotional. When I'm writing my books, and painting especially, it becomes a really passionate thing. I'm standing at the easel and painting, and if I'm painting a scene that's traumatic, I really feel that trauma, you know. If I'm painting something that's exuberant and happy, you know, llamas and mom's come back and he's excited, you know, like I feel that. So I go through this whole roller coaster of emotions when I'm at the easel or writing, and it's really fun to be in that place. When Dolly Parton decided that she wanted to do Llama Llama Red Pajama at Dollywood, I was a little freaked out. But they did an amazing job, just an incredible job. I didn't have much to do with it. I mean, they really have their whole system down, and it was a crazy production with 2 different teams. And when I went down to see it, Dolly came on stage and sat down on Llama Llama's bed and sang a song, a Llama Llama song that she just had made up, and she sang it. It was beautiful. It was crazy to have, I mean, first of all, to meet Dolly Parton is really an honor because she's a hero. I mean, she's such a great lady. But then to see what they pulled off was incredible. It was such a shock. It was really strange. And also to see my illustrations blown up on stage and see the character and see how poignant the whole story had become to so many kids. I mean, I say that from time to time anyway, but then seeing a whole bunch of little children there really into the story, it was neat. My advice for young authors and illustrators is to, number one, do it, do it, do it. Just write, just draw. Don't worry about what it looks like. Don't worry about if it meets some kind of standard. Forget all about that. And 2, it's okay to make mistakes. Mess around, make mistakes. Don't worry about it. Play around. Maybe you're someone who's really, really good at drawing things the way they look. Maybe you're someone who likes to do another kind of art. There's lots of ways to make art, and there's lots of kinds of different writing. And if you like to do it, that's the important thing. And if you just keep doing it, you'll get really good.